to the 6-5. I'm here with the lovely Mrs. Jessica Price.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
I got your name right. I'm sorry, I just had to say that.
No, that's okay.
Those are what make the bloopers are what makes it.
I think that we should have name
Personal.
tags too. Like I said that at an event the other day. I was like, I think that we should all have name tags that we just pick up from our locker and
because
put
they
on
give
at
us
the
a
events.
list,
It's hard.
but it's like every month it's like okay.
I can't even imagine keeping up with everybody. It's hard to keep up with anybody's name.
It
for
is.
Me.
I
I'm
mean,
terrible at it.
I have a name, Phoenicia, but I get Felicia, I get Tanisha, I get
sure.
so I'm like I don't like when I mispronounce people's names or because I know what it means. It's like
Yeah, my maiden name is Weir, so people always had a really hard time with that, like how to pronounce it too.
Weir.
So.
How do you spell that?
Weir.
Weir.
Say
Okay.
it's like weird. Just drop the D.
Weird. That's me. I'm like I say finish A.
Yeah.
Finish A, and then you can't go wrong.
Yes.
It's real. Not Tanisha or Felicia. Finish A.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Anyway.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I'm
course.
excited. We really love the club, my husband and I. So I'm
Mr.
excited.
James.
Mr. James, Walter James.
Walter James. That's
We only
right.
call him Walter when he's in trouble.
Okay.
though,
I
so-
saw that. I was like, who's Walter? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Walter's his dad. But
And you
anyway.
guys are newer members.
We are new members, so we've been members a little over a year. I think it was like maybe January of 24
Okay.
when we did our preview membership.
Okay,
So,
and what brought you here?
well, so we actually toured the yacht club, and someone just told us about it and said it was a great way to meet people and make friends, and we live kind of close to there, so we toured it, and then at that event, someone said, you guys should check out the Union League, actually, and this was way more our speed, so.
Nice.
Yes.
And why is that? Is it because of all of the great activities, the events, the people,
Yeah.
the food?
Yeah, so it's a little bit of everything, but I would say that the interest groups really pulled us in. We are newer to Chicago, so we moved here at the end of 2023, and we were definitely looking for ways to get plugged in, to meet people, but it's hard to know where to go to meet people that will have similar interests. So I do comedy also. I have my day
right.
job, and then I do comedy, which is a great way for me to make more friends.
Yes.
But James was definitely interested in finding something for him that fit his interests, and worked out because I enjoy everything here as well. But yeah, we've really liked it a lot. We've tried a lot of different things out, but I would say I'm really enjoying the Policies and Perspectives group. That's really fun. Love the athletics. James is super into it. He's always up there doing a class. But I've really enjoyed that they added Pilates, and then I really love the yoga classes.
Nice. That's
so
good
yeah,
to know.
yeah, and the library always has amazing events. So
Okay, so what prompted you to move from Texas?
comedy, yep, comedy.
Keep
so,
coming back to comedy. But
Yes.
we're going to have to get a glimpse into that life.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I was ready we were ready for a change. So we'd been in Austin in almost 9 years, and James was finishing grad school and kind of figuring out what was next. And I had a lot of friends that had moved to LA, and then I had a lot of friends that had moved to New York. But Chicago is a great place for comedy. So this is the birthplace of improv. And I just felt really compelled to kind of be here and pay homage to all of the people that had aspired to be comedians before me. And I was in love with Second City and just knew that that was the right next move for me.
So how did you get there? What was the journey like?
To Second City.
Yeah.
Well, so
I'm like, do you just apply or do you?
Yeah, so they have classes that anybody can take. Anybody can take improv classes, there's stand-up classes, there's writing classes, pretty much anything in the vein of comedy that you're interested in. And those classes are great for aspiring comedians, people that are aspiring to write comedy, but they're also really good just in general for people like that want to enhance their communication skills.
Okay.
You see a lot of attorneys go in and take improv classes, actually. So I know there's lots of attorneys here, so if you need an improv class, go to Second City. But yeah, so they have like those classes, but they also have a professional training track, and you do have to audition to get in. So I was really lucky because they typically want you to have taken classes at Second City or a comparable comedy training program.
Okay.
But I'd done a lot of comedy in Austin, so I was actively doing shows and just building out my own character shows and stuff like that. So I was able to skip that, which cut about a year off of the process.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I auditioned in, and then the way the program works, you take it's 6 classes basically, and halfway through you have to audition to stay in the program, which is gets you a little,
Is that like stressful?
Or
are you like
not
confident
really.
enough to know
yeah,
that?
I feel pretty confident,
Okay.
and honestly, I mean, I think they do that to keep people honest and keep them working hard. Yeah.
So I attempted to have Jessica.
Do a skit,
but
do something.
She told me she can't be. She won't because that's not her. That's not her thing.
That's not really my thing. So I do build sketches. So it's more like the kind of stuff you'd see on maybe like SNL. So a complete sketch where you have
Yes.
other players and you have characters. I'm really big into character work. I love to put on a wig and just act completely crazy. I'm really lucky because James is so supportive and he loves it.
Did you get him in on the act?
He's hilarious. So James actually, he provides a lot of material for me. So I'm constantly taking notes of little things that he said and trying to build those into sketches or into writing that I'm doing. So because he's one of those people that's naturally funny. He just says stuff that's completely off the wall, and I think a lot of people that meet him wouldn't expect that. People it's an easy jump when people meet me to think that I do something performative because or in the performance space, because it's I'm kind of
So could you
loud
two,
and
could
whatever.
you two have an act? You think like
No, he would never. He's terrified. He's so funny. Before I have a show, and he's oh my gosh, he's amazing. He, especially in Austin, I would have so many shows and he would just go like every single show.
Wow.
Here he's not doing every single show just because he has a lot of stuff that he's doing at the club too in the evenings. But he would always go, and he's so funny because he'll say that he gets nervous before I go on stage. I'm usually not nervous. I just think it's fun. But he's like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of people here. Or, oh my gosh, what if something goes wrong? And I'm like,
you have to calm
oh
him
well,
down.
Yeah. It'll be okay.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, he's just super supportive though.
Okay, so what do you think so you said the policies and perspectives.
Yes.
What else do you think you guys go to most here, the events? Now, are you at the wine events? Are you?
I don't do any of those,
Okay.
so I'm not a big drinker, so I don't really go to the happy hour. Although I do sometimes go to the happy hours just to meet people. I would say that I'm open to all kinds of things. Like I went to the yesterday they had the Southside Impresarios event, the
That was
luncheon.
interesting.
It was so interesting, and I really enjoyed that. So like I said, any of the library events, I really love those, and I'm just like I said, open. I would say that with the different interest groups, to me, the thing that's so cool about it is that it's really life enrichment, right? Because it's not just about socializing. People use the club for a lot of different reasons.
Correct.
And I know that they do. So, I mean, there's a co-working aspect to it for me because I work from home. I'm a remote worker. My whole team is in Michigan. And it's really nice for me to get out of my house and have that third space where I'm not taking a call and then hoping that James isn't going to cough too loud while he's doing whatever he's doing, or my dog's not going to go crazy because she hears somebody in the hallway. So I really enjoy having that third space. There's people that are here to network and get to know people in their industry, and then there's people that are here just for social reasons. And I think that the cool thing about this club is that it is multi-purpose, and people can use it for all of those, or their own reasons.
That's right.
You know, and like so back to the interest groups, I love that there is a social aspect. You're meeting other people that are like-minded and then enjoy, presumably the same things that you enjoy, but you also are really getting so much value out of the actual programming. I mean, the Southside Impresarios luncheon yesterday,
So
that was
good.
so interesting, and it was so lovely. And then there was the surprise aspect of the guest actually playing,
Yes.
and it was beautiful. And it was just, there were people in tears because it was such a lovely
So
moment.
good.
Yeah, or the house music event that we had, that was amazing. And I think that it's really cool because you're not just, okay, checking the box of let's have a speaker and let's have some sort of programming available so that it brings everyone together so that they can just socialize and drink. It's really quality programming, something that's extremely interesting and provides enrichment, as I said, to your life.
Absolutely. That was very well put.
Well, good. I'm glad it was well put. It's truly
marketing,
how I feel.
The marketing person.
Yes, well, the marketing brain never really shuts off. So I'm a brand marketing manager at a company called Smile Partners USA. We have 112 and growing dental offices in 5 different states markets. So, which is cool because we actually have individual branding for every office. So my branding brain gets to have a lot of fun, like helping maintain autonomy for each of those offices.
Nice. And then the comedic aspect of your
Yes.
life, and that all just
It
blends
all
together.
really just goes together. It's a storytelling life that I'm leading, and it's fun. I enjoy my life. I do.
sounds fun.
Yeah, and I think that honestly, like having the club is such an enriching aspect. I didn't grow up being a member of a club. I didn't grow up, going to the country club or anything like that. I grew up with a single mom, and she was busy making life happen. Do you know what I mean?
Making a living.
She was making a living and she was working crazy hours, and I spent a lot of time with friends and doing fun things I spent a lot of time with my grandparents too, but we didn't go to clubs.
Right.
Like she did dinner parties. That was a thing my mom loved to do. But this was a new concept for me, and I was a little bit unsure. I was like, I don't know. Do I fit in there? I'm kind of wild. Not wild, but I'm like, I wouldn't call myself prim and proper in any way, which I had this kind of like perception that that's what you needed to be a member of a club like this. And I would say that there's just all kinds of people here. And I think that that's so cool because you're meeting people who knows what they do. You get to talking to them and they have this very serious job, or they have a really cool, interesting, creative job. And people are just here. And again, I think it speaks volumes to the type of programming in those interest groups and the care and thought that's put into those events, because people are there truly to learn and engage and enrich their life in whatever capacity, whatever the group is. So
That's wonderful.
and it pulls people together, which I think is cool.
Well, you can come work for us.
Oh man,
You're great.
third job. Oh my gosh.
I mean, you can convince anybody to do anything.
I don't know about that. So hopefully someday to buy tickets to my shows, as I build a bigger show.
So
But,
that's is that your dream to?
My dream, my absolute dream would be to write for a TV show.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't hate being on the show,
Right.
but I would really like to write comedy material and be a part of a cool show. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's the dream.
Well, good luck to you. Now,
Thank you.
When fellow members find out that you're a comedian, or do you
Yeah.
tell them, or
James does all the
Okay,
telling for
okay.
me all the time. So he's like, she's a comedian. Then they say something funny. I'm like, okay.
okay,
Well,
yeah, right. That's not how it works.
That's how it works. But it kind of is. I guess if you just hang out with me, I promise you'll laugh at least once.
Yep.
And if you don't,
Shame on you.
thoughts and prayers. I don't know.
Get your life together.
I'm sorry, get yourself together. It's not, life is not that serious, and
Relax.
you really need to chill because life can be fun.